welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. As always, it's me, the Smithie D, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the heroic AAT. I'm going to be showing you a full run, which I would say is close to perfect. A couple of mistakes, the mods maybe not that great, but there's definitely room for improvement for yourself. So you can definitely have a look at this team. Hopefully soon the Rey comp will be back and you'll be able to grab your Rey, so make sure that you are farming the veterans. There has been some slight differences that has come in. You know, there's going to be a nerf on expose and kind of like a buff on the raid. I don't know which way that goes round. Is it a buff or is it a nerf? So the team that I've decided to run with Jedi Rey is of course Scavenger Rey and Zaris. Some people may ask why I've chose to take in Zaris. Because she heals, and she can heal outside of turn, and she also gets turn meter. So she's definitely a great choice to take into this raid. I haven't really found much use of her as of yet, but it's still very, very early days, and I think she does fit right at home in this Jedi Rey team. Also, you could take her out and put in Resistance Trooper, but I have tried him in this team at gear 11 and he didn't really hit the mark. He kept dying really quick because that's, again, he's gear 11. Might have been the mods on him, because as you can see at the start of this video, I didn't really mod them out with arena mods. I didn't want to give you footage of me blasting it with brag saying, yeah, I did 4 million and this is how you do 4 million. No mods, I tried to keep it realistic. You could change the mods on what I put on Scavenger Rey to like crit damage. If you're able to do that, you're going to probably score more, or you could take out not going at all with Resistance Trooper or Barriss. And if you are one of those lucky guys that have Hermit Yoda, then put Hermit Yoda within this team and he will do a great job at healing and buffing their damage. So before I show you the full run, I just want to make you aware of some quick and easy tips to remember. Number one is straight away going into airplane mode, and when you're using Jedi Rey, make sure that you are using Mind Trick on Nihilus. Do not use it on anybody else, because this ability has an unresistible turn meter deduction. So you want to be using it on Nihilus because it works. He's not going to resist it, but any other moves with turn meter, he's going to have so much tenacity that you're not going to be able to remove his turn meter without having a character that has a turn meter reduction that's unresistible. So you want to be using her for that. When you use Unbreakable Will, you want to be looking right above there to when Nihilus is about to annihilate, or maybe 1 or 2 turns before. You will get the pattern of it the more you play with it in airplane mode. So make sure that you are using Unbreakable Will, because that will stop the character from dying, and only Nihilus or any other characters on the enemy side will only be able to hit that character. They will not die because Unbreakable will take their health, and they sit at like 1, I believe it is, but they will not die from Annihilate, and this is how you keep your team alive and keep going on that engine. So they are pretty much the more important tips to this phase. They work great with Jedi Rey. So make sure that you do watch the entire run of this video, because I played it myself. Maybe there was a couple of mistakes, but as you all know, in the moment, you know, you have to do what you think is best. And I did get 6%. You know, if you've got your guild members, if you've got 40, 45 of these teams sitting around in your guild, you're going to be getting through phase 1 and 2, and I believe you still will be doing that in when it gets kind of like nerfed, you know. So, you know, well, Rey gets nerfed, yeah. But anyway, so this team is quite Zeta heavy. You want to be having Rey's leadership Zetaed. You want to be having her unique insight. You 100% want to be having number crunch, because that's then going to give you kind of the buff on the damage to get you like 5%. And you want roll with the punches. They are pretty much the ideal Zetas. There may be players out there that can do it with less Zetas. There's definitely going to be players that can do it with more Zetas. Depending if you're wanting to swap your mods around, well then pretty much, you know, increase your damage. So I'm going to leave the rest of the run playing so you can see the outcome, what further tactics I did to get my 6%. And it is definitely something that you do want to watch if you are wanting to run this team or planning on getting her when she next comes around. But in the meantime, if you do enjoy this video, definitely leave a like if you can. And if you haven't already subscribed, then definitely do, because I will be uploading more content in the near future. Thank you very much for watching today, or thank you very much for watching at the end. Or if you've gone already, may the force be with you maybe. But I'm the Smithie D. May the force be with you always.